Hi, Cancer. This is your what do you need to know for your spiritual journey from now until the end of November 2024. All placements in Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node especially are welcome here. If you're not familiar with North Node, that is your path, your life path, your destiny, your way to live your highest best self, just in case you were curious. I hope November so far is treating you well. It's been kind of like a hyped up month. You know, we had the 111 portal at the beginning of the month, new moon in Scorpio, then we had 11/11. It's just, I mean, I could feel the hype. I'm sure you guys did too, with you guys being Cancers. Could just probably empathically pick all of that up as I was shuffling. I got this card, 11/11, messages and the numbers. So you're probably definitely noticing the synchronicities while you are on your spiritual path. At the bottom of the deck is the fifth ray, intellectual knowledge. And so you're not just noticing the synchronicities and the numbers and the signs, you know how to interpret them. So that's always really cool. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of more oracle cards and then we'll get into your reading. Okay, can I have one card for what Cancer needs to know for their spiritual journey from now until the end of the month of November? Thank you. We got detox, cleanse and restore yourself. Someone watching who this video is intended for, you may just have a lot going on that you feel tired now. It may just maybe have a lot of social obligations or maybe a lot of responsibilities at this time, but a need to cleanse and restore yourself. So you can, I'm hearing grounding, so that way you can get back to your center. And we got dangerous passion, red as a bleeding heart. That red as a bleeding heart. You may, with the cleanse and restore yourself, you really may be in a position where you're feeling quite, I'm hearing psychically vulnerable. I'm picking up on somebody. You are definitely in the advanced stages of your spiritual awakening, or you've gone through numerous spiritual awakenings. But each time you level up, each time you ascend, there is that adjustment period. I'm hearing the clairs. You may have one or more of the different kinds of clairs, like claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience. Definitely speaking to someone who is empathic. And I think that there's just so much going on around you, and also astrologically, that there is a need to protect your energy, to cleanse and restore yourself, because you are very vulnerable right now. I think you feel that too, for sure. You know, some people can just be go, 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 go. Always have people around them. But for somebody I'm speaking to, it's just been exhausting. And you are more than okay with admitting that you are burned out and feeling a little spread thin. And probably feeling a lot more than you're used to. And when I say feeling, I don't mean emotions. I mean like everything that you are picking up off of everyone else around you. I'm hearing that your attunement is spot on. Like this is making your intuition very, very strong. It's like I'm seeing a guitar where each string, there's 6 strings on a guitar, and each string represents one of the clairs, because there are 6 clairs. And it's like you're fine-tuning each string on that guitar so that there's a perfect pitch. But in order to do that, it is taking a toll on you, and I'm so sorry. I really hope that you get the rest that you need. What are some energies that Cancer needs to be aware of for their highest and best good at this time? Okay. I'd mentioned the guitar, like the sound, like you are fine-tuning your clairs, like, and their representation of the stringed instrument. Grounding, we've already talked about grounding. Getting back to that center in yourself. And then, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, the first card that we got was possessions. This is more like, I'm getting like Taurus, second house kind of vibes. The second house is about like materials and possessions, and not in a materialistic way. I'm feeling more, because Taurus is also very similar to the house of Cancer, which the 4th house, it's very home representative. And so maybe that grounding, that needing to get back to your center in yourself, is to be at home in yourself. Can I just get one more energy that Cancer needs to be aware of for their highest and best good? And we got faith. On that faith card, it says hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. So definitely talking to somebody who is going through the spiritual awakening journey. And I think that you are well enough into this that you're realizing it is a journey. It's never a one and done. You are always going to be ascending to another level. And I just like it. With that sound card for the throat chakra, I'm hearing be very mindful of the music that you are listening to. It may be best, I don't like to tell anybody what to do, but it's suggested maybe to start listening to more meditation music. If you're kind of in an off day, you're just not feeling your highest or your best self, or like with that cleanse and restore yourself,
listening to meditation music is going to help ground you and cleanse your energy. Whereas like listening to like certain kinds of music can either make you feel more aggressive or more depressed. Spirit is definitely putting a high regard to being very mindful about what you are listening to. So can I please have some cards for what Cancer needs to be aware of for their highest and best good on their spiritual journey at this time? I think I need to take both of these. Divine timing, take the first step, nature, and success at the bottom. So on that grounding card too, it does say nature. So heavy on the subject of being out in nature to connect you back to you and you back to spirit, to restore yourself and restore that connection that you have with your spirituality, the connection that you have with spirit. Take the first step in divine timing. I feel like for the person who does have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations at this time, Spirit is saying if you wait until it's a good time to take care of you, you're never going to get to take care of you. So please, please, please take the first step to making you a priority so that way you can start to get the rest that you need so you can be your highest and best self at this time. New beginnings, that may be why you need a lot of rest. You may have something, you may be on the precipice of something very big. You may be starting a new job, you may be moving, maybe you are attracting something in. But regardless, a new beginning is always very big and it takes a lot of energy. And if you don't do what you need to do to take care of yourself, you're not going to have the energy that you need to let this new beginning thrive in its fullest potential. I've just looked here, the number 222 may be significant, and we did also mention your intuition may be very, very strong at this point in time. I don't think that this is going to be a very long reading. I'm just going to go into the tarot. I don't think that we need to clarify any of the oracle cards on the table. I just feel like everything is so straightforward, Cancer. Just another little shuffle. Is there anything else that Cancer needs to know for their highest and best good for their spiritual journey? Queen of Cups. That's you. 5 of Wands. And 9 of Wands. Okay. That's okay. And then we have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So with that 9 of Wands, that is that wounded warrior. That is that I'm going many, many miles on low battery. That is burnout energy. Cancer, please do what you need to do to get the rest that you need. The 5 of Wands, I'm hearing external conflict creating internal conflict. The 5 of Wands is, well, just the wands in general in tarot is a very externally based energy. Whereas like the swords, it's more internal, it's your mind, your thoughts, most of the time. But with the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, you have a lot going on around you. And I had already said too that you're feeling a lot more going on around you. And this is creating that burnout. And because you are the Queen of Cups, Cancer, you are psychic, very psychic. You have, there's so many different ways someone can be psychic. And I feel like right now, like you're just kind of, your your toes are dabbling in many pools. There's just, you have so much psychically going on around you. You're absorbing a lot. And with that Knight of Swords coming in, I feel like this is that new beginning. I'd said that like maybe you're attracting a new beginning. And that is why you really need to take the rest that you need, because you're going to need to be your highest and best self for whatever is coming in. And it is coming in quickly. I'm going to ask, how can Cancer, how about some advice? Some advice for Cancer. How can they get the rest that they need? Some advice. Three of Wands. This is like waiting energy. This is pause energy. Take a time out. Timeouts, that's just hitting the pause button. That's very different than hitting the stop button. This is just take a moment. Self-care is priority number one. Not should be, is priority number one. And let's clarify, what is this new beginning for Cancer? Ten of Swords. Well, something has ended, and that's inevitable, that something else has to begin after a very, I'm hearing arduous and drawn out. I don't know what that means for you. Arduous and drawn out. It may be, maybe you're just graduating college, and those few years have been really tough on you. Maybe with the Wands, that's a lot of, like I said, a lot of external. So maybe you've been responsible for taking care of a lot of other people, but the situation has ended that has been hard on you whilst you are going through your spiritual ascension. No wonder you're tired. No wonder you're burned out, Cancer. And Six of Pentacles. And so this is ultimate reciprocity. Give and take. You can't pour into other people's cups when yours is empty, Cancer. Please remember that. Do what you need to do to restore yourself back to center, so that way you can get to a point where your cup runneth over and you can go back into that stewardship of serving and helping other people. But that's only after you take care of you, Cancer. I know this is a little bit of a shorter reading, but I feel like this is very poignant. All of these cards are just so well explained that Cancer, please, 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 please take care of yourself. You are loved by so many other people, but you need to love yourself right now. And I hope that this has helped. I hope that this makes sense and this will reach the right person. And I hope to see you soon in other videos that I'll be posting throughout the rest of the month. But for now, please take care, get some rest,